when I kicked Dennis to the curb. I'm lucky to know her. Everyone should have someone like Ruby in their life.
Über sie selbst?
You've been working here for quite a while, haven't you?
I have, yes. Coming up on 3 years. Been a real pleasure getting to know all the regulars. They've come to be sort of like a second family. By the way, whatever happened with you and your lady friend?
I beg your pardon?
Well, that nice lady you met in here a couple of times. Did it work out between the two of you?
Oh, that? No, that was strictly business.
Right. Well, if you see her, tell her I said hello.
Mach ich. Justice Killer.
Are you familiar with the Justice Killer?
Justice Killer? Is that some kind of pesticide?
Nein. Oh Gott, ich lese keine Zeitung.
No, it isn't. No, I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, sir.
So, wir haben jetzt bis jetzt folgende Sachen. Der eine, der Kutschfahrer war ein Arschloch, der Typ hat einen Schlag gekriegt, war ein Arschloch. So, das heißt, es verdächtigt schon mal, dass die Typen Arschlöcher waren.
Damn, is that the time? Looks like you missed out on attending Linda Walker's trial.
Fuck. Oh shit, echt jetzt? Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Ich hol's nach, bin gleich wieder da. Shit. So, sehr gerne Herren, müssen leider hier weitermachen, weil als ich gerade runtergegangen bin zur Brücke und das durchgeklickt habe, war es auf einmal vorbei. Aber ich war vorher noch mal kurz da. Ich glaube, wir können bestimmte Züge machen, bevor der Prozess vorbei ist. Das heißt, wir gehen jetzt mal zum Prozess auf jeden Fall. Erstmal von Linda Bry, Gerichtsgebäude.
Remind me, Miles, why are we here again? Is this for your own personal satisfaction, or did you expect her to have some useful information?
Ich habe Gedanken, dass sie gleich umgebracht wird.
Shh.
Mrs. Linda Walker, you stand accused of kidnapping Charles Harris. What have you to say in your defense?
I had to see if I could speak with my son Alexander again.
Yes. According to your initial statement, you seem to believe that the Harris child is the reincarnation of your own deceased son.
All the evidence was there. I thought it had to be him.
And in regards to the execution of your plan, you secretly administered a soporific drug to your friend and the Harris family nanny, Mrs. Henrietta Davis? Is that correct?
Yes. I felt terrible about doing it, but there was no other way.
According to your journal, you used a mixture of chamomile and valerian, instructed by a Samuel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Samuel is a friend of mine. He works at the docks, and he knows all about plants. I asked him what the best combination of herbs would be to put someone in a deep sleep.
So it was your idea, and not his?
Yes, that's right. He only told me about the plants. He's quite the expert. Why, you should see his collection of Easter lilies.
What the fuck?
Did she just say what I think she said?
Ja.
Now then, let's turn our attention to the night in question.
Interesting. This Samuel person might be worth looking into. Although we can't waste time searching the docks with just a first name. I'd make a note of it, just in case it becomes relevant later.
See?
Alright, I've had enough of this courtroom. Let's get back out there. Time's running out.
Zum Glück waren wir hier.
Say,
So.
I want.
So.
Huh.
So.
Excuse
Mit
me.
ihm quatschen.
Hey!
Ich klicke das aber nur mal kurz
Ja.
durch, ne, weil wir kennen das ja. So. Eintrag, Aufgabe notiert. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Justice Killer. Family. Brücke.
As long as
Wen selbst. So, Dankeschön. Karte, dass wir nicht den Hafen notiert haben. Dankeschön. Die Docks, da gehen wir jetzt auch hin. By the way, zu ihr gehen wir gleich erstmal zu den Docks.
This sign could use a fresh coat of paint.
Ja, Werbung.
Blank surfaces don't stay that way for very long around here.
Aha.
Blank surfaces don't...
Achso, okay. Was ist mit dem Opa? Trevor Hastings.
Trevor Hastings, is that you?
Why, Detective Fordham. Fancy seeing you again. What brings you
Ach,
down
das war
to
der
the
vom
docks?
Blumenladen.
I'm trying to track down a serial murderer, who I believe is the same man who was breaking into the flower shop.
Ich glaube, da arbeitet mit dem zusammen, hab ich grad das Gefühl.
You don't say.
Doch.
I wish I could help you, but the guy never came back after the night you and your partner came around. Where is your partner anyway?
Oh, he's around.
Well, give him my regards. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get this crate back, or Cecilia will have my head on a platter.
Aha.
Of course. Good seeing you again.
He's around? That's probably the most clever thing you've said in months. Well done.
Aha. Wir gehen mal rein. Ich traue dem immer noch nicht ganz, weiß nicht. NYPD?
Huh? What? Who is it?
Hello, sir.
NYPD.
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Go ahead, but make it quick. Time is money, after all.
Über ihn selbst?
What does your work here involve?
I'm in charge of tracking and cataloging all the cargo that passes through here. I receive the shipping manifest and make sure that things get unloaded and sent to the right places.
And you do all this by yourself?
Oh, of course not. I'm in charge of administration. A team of workers does all the heavy lifting.
Ennis Bowditch?
Did you employ a man named Ennis Bowditch?
I did, yes. He only worked for me occasionally, but he was always punctual and performed his job well. I learned recently that he had been killed. It was a tremendous shame. Workers of his caliber are so hard to come by.
Do you have any information relating to Mr. Bowditch's murder?
I'm afraid not. The truth is, I knew very little about him. It's the same with most of my men. I have a business to run, you see. It affords me very little time to...
Are you familiar with the Justice Killer?
I believe I saw a headline in the newspaper recently mentioning that name, but I dismissed it as fear-mongering nonsense. There are more important things I need to worry about.
But the Justice Killer is directly responsible for the death of one of your workers.
Oh? Is that right? Well, there's nothing I can do about it. What my men get up to in their off time is none of my business.
Wow, this guy is even worse than you, Miles.
Thank you for your time. I'll let you return to work.
Right you are.
Okay, Kader, gehen wir mal kurz hier hin. Reden mit ihr.
Begging your pardon.
How can I help you, sir?
I understand you were involved.
Was
Ja, das haben wir gerade schon angehört. Ja, er ist tot. Ich weiß. Beziehung. So, Ruby war oder ist ihre beste Freundin über sich selbst. Ja. Justice Killer. So, zack, fertig. Gut, Karte. Können wir dann hier doch nochmal was tun?
No use
Awesome.
bothering him again.
Keep up the good work, Mr. Hastings.
Okay, der wird genervt von mir aus. Wir können jetzt aber hier mal kurz zwischenspeichern. Und gehen wir in die Wohnung von Burley Coast.
Apartment 2A. This is the place. The number is a bit faded. Is this 2B? Or is it not 2B? That's...
Tür.
And I thought the housekeeping in my apartment was bad.
Yeah? May I help you, young man?
Ja, können Sie, Ma'am.
Hello, madam. My name is Miles Fordham, and I'm a private investigator. I have some questions about your neighbor.
You mean my former neighbor?
Ja.
Yes. In any case, I'd appreciate it if you could help me with some information.
Nah, I don't think so. The last person to ask me about him was that awful policeman. I don't want to have to go through that again.
Okay, wer?
I'm sorry you had a bad experience, but I can assure you I won't give you a hard time.
Well, that's easy for you to say, but actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going.
Die will, dass man für die wahrscheinlich irgendwas sehe ich, Hausputzmacher, Muschibürste, keine Ahnung.
Is there anything I can do for you then?
Well, since you asked,
Jetzt kommt's.
my layabout husband is out wasting our retirement fund with his drinking. Go find him and bring him back here. Then maybe we can talk.
Oh, wonderful. Now we're playing babysitter.
Ja.
You find him at the Silent Raven. It's not too far from
Ja,
here.
kenn ich.
Yes, I know it.
Good. My husband's name is Kurt Williamson. You tell him his wife Ethel wants him home at once.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Williamson.
Okay, dann gehen wir da gerade mal hin. Da haben wir den Rahmen ja wieder. Das Silent Raven. Ja, gut, die Deckel ist immer noch geil.
Looks like they haven't bothered cleaning this up yet.
Ja. Na gut, wir gehen rein. Geht dann an sich im Großen und Ganzen nichts Interessantes mehr hier. Da ist der Alte. Das sind die Omas. Barmädchen. Oh, können wir da noch quatschen, schön.
Excuse me, barmaid?
Hi, what do you...
How are things here now that the election hubbub has subsided?
Oh, right. I thought you looked familiar. You were the one in here asking about the fellow who was killed.
Ja.
That's right.
Well, there hasn't been too much excitement since then. I've hardly had to toss anyone out, which is a right shame.
Why's that?
Kicking out a rowdy customer shakes things up a bit on a quiet night like this. Gets the blood flowing, you know?
Okay.
What
Ausaufregeln?
would a customer have to do to warrant being thrown out?
My general rule is if they're being a nuisance, they're out. If they try to pick a fight or are just being generally disrespectful, it's a one-way ticket to the pavement outside.
Good to know.
Ah ja, ich hatte so eine Idee, Kurt Wilson.
Do you know anything about the man sitting at that table over there?
Not really. He comes in here a few times a week, but he mostly keeps to himself. I see his type all the time, though. Older, probably retired and looking to escape his home life. I feel sorry for him, but that sort of customer is my bread and butter.
Justice Killer?
Are you familiar with the Justice Killer?
What is that, some fancy drink concoction?
No. It's the name that's been given to a serial murderer here in the Chum.
I see. Never heard of him. And if he's smart, he won't show his face round here.
You know, this place suddenly feels just a little bit safer.
Okay, bis dann.
I appreciate you taking the time to chat.
Yeah.
So, dann probieren wir es doch mal, dass wir ihn hier rauskriegen. Sind hier nichts mehr? Ein Messer da. Spielen sie Schachenmesser. Auch. Ich finde solche Sachen eigentlich, die recht hier nah dran sind, so am Bildschirm recht schön. Schöne Details. Muss man mal dazu sagen.
Excuse me, are you Kurt Williamson?
Vielleicht.
That's right. Who are you?
NYPD, put your hands in the air, homie. Come with me. Come with me. Don't. No. Put your hands. Shoot.
Miles Fordham. I'm a private investigator.
Oh, oder so.
Oh, yeah? What is it you want from me?
Auf jeden Fall kein Sex. Das steht schon mal fest. Ja.
Ethel sent me to tell you she wants you to come home right away.
I should have known. I can't get away for more than a few hours before she's put the entire city on high alert. How much of my retirement fund did she waste on getting you to come down here?
I'm only doing this because I need some information.
The joke's on you, then. You can just go back and tell her I'll come home when I'm damn well ready.
Gute Frage.
Why is it you're so averse to returning home?
I enjoy going out and having a good time. Is that so wrong?
Your wife told me she doesn't like you spending your money on drink.
What I spend my money on is none of her business, and even less of yours. What's this world coming to when a man can't even drink in peace without all his affairs shouted from the rooftops?
You know, this whole situation seems awfully familiar.
Reden wir mit ihm weiter.
Listen, Mr. Williamson, I think I know what you're going through.
Oh, yeah?
My wife and I were having a rough patch. I wasn't being honest with her, and it nearly drove us apart.
But you managed to fix things.
Ja.
Yes, I was fortunate. I did the right thing before it was too late.
And what did you do?
Ich habe die Wahrheit gesagt, dass ich nämlich die Stimme eines toten Partners höre. Ich habe ehrlich und offen mit ihr gesprochen. Ich meinte... ja, doch, hier.
It was simple. I just communicated honestly and openly with her. I told her what was wrong and how I was feeling. And you know what? She listened. Have you ever told Ethel why you like going out?
No. I assumed she wouldn't understand. I really wish she would come out with me, but I know she'd never agree.
How do you know? Have you actually talked to her about this?
Well, no.
Well, then maybe you should. If she knew you wanted company, she might just give it a try.
You know, I never thought of it like that.
Siehst du mal?
I'm going to go home right now and tell her. And if she refuses, well, at least I asked, right?
Right.
That's the spirit.
Thanks for the advice, friend. I really do appreciate it.
Ah, ist das eine Romantik von ihm? Jetzt hätte niemand gedacht, dass das tut.
Not bad. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Ja, ich hätte ja gedacht, mir kriegt es wie anders hin. Keine Ahnung, mit Stress, Schlägerei, irgendwas. Also, dass er von ihr rausgeworfen wird. Das ist aber nur so eine langweilige Schiene gefahren. Ah, feels bad, man. Jo, sehr gerne machen wir mal hier einen Cut. Ich danke fürs Zuschauen, fürs mit dabei sein. Und werden die nächste Aufnahmesession wohl den, wie heißt der mal? Flowerburglar finden. Und ich hoffe, dann können wir auch den Mord aufdecken. Und ich denke, ich weiß, wer der Verdächtige ist. Und wenn ich recht habe, oh god damn no. Dann bin ich so gut. Aber ich soll eine Zusammenhang zu den anderen noch finden. Aber kriege ich auch noch hin. Bis dahin und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.